Banywanyi betu abamawulire nyenakose mbira abashaija n'abakazi barungi banywanyi betu. The outgoing bishop of the Diocese of Kigezi, Right Reverend Engineer George Bagamuhunda, has officially bid farewell to journalists in Kabale District. Bishop Bagamuhunda has today invited journalists commonly known as the media foot soldiers to his office, where he shared a meal with them as a sign of cooperation, predging to continuously avail where need be. He thanked the journalists for always being objective in their profession and also appreciated them for advocating for children and women amidst other evils in the communities. To appreciate my friends from the various media houses in Kabale, and thank you for being friends and for being objective and for being willing and for your willingness to ask, so that you can get the truth of what is going on in this diocese. The objectivity in looking at issues and dealing with them, but also for the advice that you have given us and for being out to look at the development issues, at the social issues that affect this diocese, and for being advocates of children and women and all, speaking against all the bad evils in society. Job Apuli Namanya, a journalist working with Vision Group in Kigezi, says that Bishop Bagamuhunda will be remembered as someone who has been free with sharing information from the Diocese of Kigezi as well the Church of Uganda without the observation of his office's protocol.
It is quite good, at the same time sad. We have worked with Bishop George Bagamuhunda very well, and he has been so instrumental in information sharing about church activities. And one thing we want to credit him for is that he was not so much concerned about protocol. You see, for journalists, we want information there and then. So Bishop Bagamuhunda is someone you would even send a WhatsApp message and he responds to it the exact way you want it. Both Isaac Niwagaba and Nokian Antaba, journalists working with Freedom Radio and NBS respectively, recognized Bishop Bagamuhunda as someone humble who would avail himself to the media where need be to comment on certain issues.
He has been a man of integrity, more so a man who we are going to miss because we've been relying on him in each and every capacities, more especially we as journalists. We have been relying on him whenever we need information. He would avail himself. So surely we are going to miss him for that, because I myself have never seen such a man of God who is there for journalists at all time in all ways.
I also want to take this opportunity to bid farewell to one of the most incredibly down-to-earth bishop that the Kigezi Diocese has ever had. I, as a journalist, I will remember him as someone who is very down-to-earth. If humble was a person, then that person is Bishop Bagamuhunda. I appreciate the close cooperation we had with him because he was always available for a comment.
Also, Jimmy Emmanuel and Kevin Tuhire, all working with Voice of Kigezi Radio, said that there was a strong bond between Bishop Bagamuhunda and journalists in Kabale, adding on that this will be missed in his office.
I want to thank the Right Reverend Engineer George Bagamuhunda, who is now the outgoing bishop of the Diocese of Kigezi. Bishop Bagamuhunda has been my good friend. We have been chatting on WhatsApp. I have been calling him. We talk, and I have been coordinating all the journalists in Kabale whenever he would have a function. So I'm very happy. I will miss him really as a serving bishop.
In his 8 years, or the 8 years that has been service for this diocese, I want to assure that we have worked closely. He has not been hiding anything from us, just like to ease our profession. Everything that we have wanted from him to ease our profession has been got easily. And above all, he has shared everything he had on table and everything spiritual. He has talked everything, he has preached to us, and I believe we shall continue to cherish him, and we shall continue to look for him, for any spiritual healing, for anything beneficial and for mental to us as journalists.
All journalists in the former Greater Kabale appreciate Bishop Bagamuhunda for always being there for them, wishing him a blessed retirement set to roll on the 29th of May this year after the consecration and enthronement of Reverend Gad Akanjuna as the 6th Bishop of the Diocese of Kigezi. Nobati Ngamachi for Kigezi Television.
Yesu murokozi